Okay. Alright, everybody there? Everybody hear me? Radio. I'm here, I promise. I just gotta turn my camera back on. Why are you not activated? Hey, there we go. Alright, I am back, everyone. How we doing today? You doing good? I'm doing good. I'm having a good time. Y'all having a good time. Today we're going to be working on turning the music down. Well, it's fine. Today we're going to be working on something. Radio. I see. Today we're going to be. The hell? That was weird. Where's. There she is. The Fira from Themyscira. We are going to start off by creating Wonder Woman. There's going to be one change. I can't find that tattoo on her left arm. I've looked all over. It eludes me. So we just won't be able to use it. That's fine. So let's what do you want to talk about? So I channel my inner Cody Rhodes here. Hold on, I'm rearranging my other monitor here so I can see stuff that needs to be seen. Give me just a second. Okay. So because my brain jumps all over the place, I've made myself a list of topics to keep me on track. Because that's just, I need something now. I need something to keep my brain from going off the deep end. And actually, understand what I'm doing here. So I've made myself a little group of list of topics here. Okay. Our first topic, we're creating Diana. So let's talk about Wonder Woman. How she fits into this DCCW. And where she is going to be as far as what her role is. So, Wonder Woman is currently, as you guys have seen from the first episode, she is teamed up with Cheetah. Now, I did this because in the comics, and if you read Absolute Wonder Woman as well, you would know, Cheetah and Wonder Woman start off as friends. So, that's why I had started with that. So it starts off with Cheetah and Wonder Woman as tag team, the Glamazons going for the tag titles, trying to challenge Circe and Giganta. It's an entire, basically, Wonder Woman whole universe where I've got all of her arch nemesis, and actually one of them's her ally. It's something to my wrist. It hurts like a son of a gun. I don't know if it's just because I don't have the greatest ergonomic mouse, but man, it hurts like a son of a gun. Anyway, I digress. So Wonder Woman is going to be a tag team person. So that's what we are basically. That's her story to start off with. I think that's the body, actually. It looks like it. Yeah, I just got to change the skin tone. Ooh, that looked good. Ooh. And I hope you guys were able to check out some of the episodes and see the story developing and progressing and building. They're a lot of fun to put together, and I like sharing all this with y'all. This is Wallace West. I have plans to bring him as well. That works. Faster than sound. Faster. Oh, no, this is Wally West, not Wallace. Ace, whatever you want to call him. Right. Now, Wonder Woman here is a large woman. She's an Amazon. She's only 6'2", which I found out. I thought she was taller, like 6'4", 6'5". But, I mean, still, that's very, very tall for a woman. Especially because the majority of the women on the roster are between 5'4" and 5'7". Do we want to give her some veins on her arms? Make her look really jacked. You know what? Let's do it. My idea is to kind of make her look just like a powerhouse. She's kind of the Rhea Ripley of the DCCW. Oh, fuck, my wrist hurts so bad. I don't know what I did. Oops. So, well, yeah, Wonder Woman is a tag team person, and she'll be teamed up a lot with Cheetah. But as you heard from the first episode, her and Cheetah from the veteran Slam Bradley. That's actually my friend who voices Slam Bradley, who knows next to nothing about wrestling. So it's very, very funny that he's. It's kind of a joke I made on him, that I made him the wrestler, the previous, like the Booker T or the Corey Graves or someone of that ilk. The color commentary who used to do it. But anyway, as Slam was saying, they seem to not work as well and don't communicate as well as some of the others. So maybe there's something there to that. Maybe it's something our viewers should keep an eye on. There it is. That's the hair. Just maybe don't look away, people. Whoops. I gave her those like really white eyes. Wonder Woman, I do have plans for her to be in the women's division, of course. The heavyweight, not heavyweight, but the DCCW championship. Eventually that run. So that is coming. I do plan on that. Does she have eye makeup on? No. If she does, I'll add it later. Nope, not head accessories. So, what are your guys' favorite versions of Wonder Woman? You got like the warrior, the diplomat, or the rebel? I'm kind of a 70-30 diplomat rep warrior. Obviously, you need her as a warrior of some kind because she's Wonder Woman. But, excuse me, I'm so sorry. She's obviously a warrior at heart. Through my veins. This is not shuffled. There we go. Sorry. I hate the. I like my music to have shuffle. I like Wonder Woman as the warrior. Or the diplomat. But that's me. Let me know. Drop a comment below. Let me know what you prefer. I like my Jesus wearing a tuxedo t-shirt. I love that movie. I also prefer her with the... I prefer her with the original origin of she was molded from clay, as opposed to the newer origin of the daughter of Odin. I get it; it makes sense to do that one as well, but I always liked that she was like literally molded and made to be Wonder Woman. And I'm a traditionalist. I mean, in that same vein, like I'm such a traditionalist. I like calling Shazam Captain Marvel by his original name, Captain Marvel. I never cared for calling, because Shazam is the wizard. The wizard was named Shazam. Because he even says, "Say my name," and when you say Shazam, so when it comes to origins, I like most of the times, not all the time, but most of the times I like the original origins. There it is. Color. Blackest night. So I know this is a weird one. This is this theme song playing is Jon Stewart's. I tried to go for like a military sounding one. It just wasn't coming out right. And this is what I ended up coming up with that I ended up liking. Again, trying to make everyone's sound unique and different and their own. Pardon me. So like, when I think of my Wonder Woman, though, to be honest, for the DCCW, I equate her to like Rhea Ripley or maybe not really Becky Lynch, but definitely like the Rhea Ripley, kind of like the big powerhouse woman. You don't mess with her. She comes in there, she F's stuff up, and just is a bad mama. But that's kind of like how I... Is that the... I did the wrong arm. I hate that. There we go. You gotta get her silver bracelets. Gotta get her silver bracelets. I don't plan to try to book her as like an unbeatable or this monster force. Just because it's no fun. So my plan is, of course, to book her as someone who can lose. No, not those. Those are Triple H's shrimps. They've got little, like, straps. Gosh, I hate that I have to redo all of this. Y'all have no idea how much this sucks. But I want to make sure I can keep making videos for everybody so you guys can enjoy the stories. So I gotta go back in here and remake everything. Pardon me. You know, I'm gonna start with the belt. And I like making videos. I like telling stories. I have a lot of fun telling stories and sharing my ideas for characters. And I like creating characters and all that, which is why I'm actually going to be essentially, because I'm doing 2 profiles now, I'm going to be adding about 20 or 30 more wrestlers to each roster. Where did that belt go? Huh. Oh, there it is. Interesting. It's under accessories. I guess that really doesn't have a buckle. Okay. Shazam Black. What's it? Oh. See, I'm wondering if I used not underwear or trunks or whatever for the bottoms for her, and I use those, the ones that are in tights that have, um, like they look like trunks, but they're considered tights because they got the long nylons, which is probably what I did. I don't remember because again, it's been. I didn't want to do color. It's been months. Um, the Trinity, Hal, the big A-list guys. I made like April, May, right around when this game came out. So I don't completely remember what I did. So yeah, that's always fun. But at the same time, like I said, it's fun because I get to recreate everything again, and I get to geek out and talk to you all. So I hope you all are enjoying the stream and enjoying hanging out, because I'm enjoying having you here. It's weird because, like, excuse me, creator and viewers don't get to like interact with each other too often, unless it's literally like you comment on a video and I reply to a comment, and then you comment and yes, that's fun, and that's a fun way to interact, but like the cool thing about these is we can actually like talk and interact with each other and in real time, and I think that's a neat perk of live streams that I've already noticed a few people have commented. Well, I had someone who was talking to me the other day on my my one video. I can't find her trunks, the exact ones I had, so I've got to probably improvise. Cool. I mean, these look pretty close, right? You guys okay with me not having the exact bottoms? I can't find or remember which ones I have on there. Hey, what's up for anyone who's joining in the view? Nice having you guys here. To give you an idea of what we're seeing here, the image on the right is an imposed image of what the original... I had an original render before I lost everything, so I'm trying to just match that as best I can. But I can't find those tights, and these ones work just as good. Again, there's going to be a little minor differences. We're going to chalk it up to wrestlers in different attires, kind of like Rey Mysterio in his 800 different outfits and masks. I think these were the boots. Yeah, these are exactly the boots that I had. Alright. Ooh, that's a bit too red, though. Here we go. Then we got to put her tattoo on her arm. And again, for those of you who are just joining us, the tattoo on that left arm that's facing the camera on the render picture, I downloaded that off of the community creations, and I can't find it. I'm going to keep looking for it, of course, but for today, we're not going to be using it because I can't seem to find it. Oh, man, I just realized something. Did I lose all of my island stuff I unlocked? Okay, good, that stayed. Woo, I didn't want to lose all that after spending those few VCs I got. I don't play Island a whole lot, so I didn't want to lose. I've already lost enough. I don't want to lose any more. If I remember right, it was kind of that Greco. Is that it? No, that one wasn't it. I found the Greco-Roman arm tattoo. Whoops. Not that. That's... where did it go? Wow, I overshot it. Oh, is that it? I don't think that was the one. Can I change the color on it? Ugh, no. No, we're not going with that. Let's, is it down here? No. Okay, good. I thought I lost. On blackest night, no evil shall escape my sight. Let those who worship you. I don't remember what tattoo I gave her now, and I can't really see at that angle. RKO. No, that doesn't work. Yeah, alright, well. Okay. I can't find the one I had. I'm going to get her a different one, and then I'll take a look at the old footage again. For now, we're going to give her this Samoan one, even though she's not Samoan at all. She's Greek. And we're going to call that a Wonder Woman. Personal information. And again, I used to put their real names for me, but I'm not going to do it anymore. Because it doesn't matter. Although I did find out some very interesting secret identities. Like, for example, Mammoth, the Teen Titans villain, and from Fearsome 5. His real name is Baron Flinders, something like that. Which is such a weird name. And not at all intimidating, because you'd think his name would be more intimidating. Okay. Powerhouse. Again, when it comes to movesets, guys, my original plan, and probably what I'm still going to do, is go through and just assign, like, in this case, for Wonder Woman, because I kind of think of her as like my Rhea Ripley, I'll just assign Rhea Ripley moveset to Wonder Woman. Generic soda, delicious. And if you have ideas for other moves I should give them to make sure I have them, let me know. Drop in the comments below. I want to try to get those. I want this universe to be for all of us. So, if you guys got ideas for movesets, entrance ideas, change us up on the costumes that I currently have, because again, wrestlers have multiple attires. So if they come in wearing something slightly different, hey, they just changed up their look. Drop a comment. Hop in the chats when I'm live streaming. Let me know. Let's make DCCW all of our universe, and not just like me constantly showing you guys the stuff I made. Because I want this to be for all of us. So yeah, so like I said, as of my plan right now though is to just kind of like assign, like, for the most part, Rhea Ripley for Wonder Woman, and then change up like her finishers. I know I gave her the jackknife for a finisher because I thought that just made her look strong as heck. But moving on, today we're just going to be creating characters themselves. Unless you guys want to hop into movesets, I'm more than willing to stop creating a character to hop into moveset, but my plan right now is to just create characters, because I only got like a couple hours that I can do this today, before I got to go pick up my little girl from her school. So we're going to hop on to our next character, because like I said, if you guys saw the thumbnail and the title, we're going to do Wonder Woman and more, and I think we're going to do Hal Jordan and start off the Green Lantern Corps. I love that jacket. That jacket's such a perfect Hal Jordan entrance bomber jacket. Here we're sitting right now, if you guys are curious. This, I know my head's covering it and it shows John Cena. It's actually Peacemaker. I haven't deleted the... I downloaded a John Cena call from whatever the most highest rated one was. And that's what I did. And that's John Cena there, and it's, it's fun. I enjoy it. And now I just gotta delete that so he can show his profile image. When we get done with this, though, at the end of the video, I'll go through and I will show you guys all the characters that we've got created so far. Actually, you know what? I'm kind of alone on the stream right now, which is fine. No worries. I'm alone with my thoughts a lot. A lot. And that's fine. I scream into the darkness with everyone else. I gotta look over here because I've got my monitor with my because I'm playing this on Xbox with a capture card. And it's like over there, and there are a lot of stuff that's blocked here. So sometimes I have to look over there. I don't remember. Isn't it? Oops. Shoot. I'll just go ahead and delete that John Cena image now. No, shoot. Here we go, yeah. Custom image. This group image cannot be deleted because it is used. You must remove the image from the areas of the... Oh my gosh. You're telling me I can't delete it? Alright, I'm going to have to look into how to get rid of that because... I want my profile for my Peacemaker to look like Peacemaker. Oh, shoot. The future. I don't delete images, so it took me a bit to figure that out. Sorry, guys. We don't build the empire. This is Bruce Wayne's theme song. There it is. That was it? Oh, jeez. Okay. Now that that's done, we'll go back to creating Hal. And then this way, too, at the end of the stream, I can go through the roster and show you who we've created. Well, maybe we'll start doing it at the end of every stream. So, if you want to see the current roster on Showcase, because this is the Showcase roster we're working on, stick around to the end of the stream every time, and we will scroll through who has been created and who hasn't. The future. Alright, so now let's do Hal Jordan. Hal Jordan is... So I grew up... fun story. Here's the thing. I've told this story before. If you guys have followed me... if you guys have followed me anywhere before, where I was in a podcast once called My Big Fat Pull List. It was a lot of fun with my brother and two of our friends. And then I was on... I did a comic book with my brother and my dad. And we were recently interviewed on the Geek Cave podcast. So if you've heard me or heard my voice before, that's probably where. Or you may have heard it from my other channel, my Dragoness Prime art channel. Dragoness Prime was my name at My Big Fat Pull List too. It was kind of fun. Anyway, I've told this story before, but I haven't told it here. So I'll go ahead and tell you guys while I'm sitting here creating because I got, I'm shouting out into the ether. So, when I was young, my father sat me and my brother down at the table. My dad, he created comics. He had Fantastic Four #1, Avengers #1, X-Men #1. Never Spider-Man. He didn't have Tales of Suspense or Tales of Fame. God, I'm blanking. But he had like all of them. He had all the old ones. Has since sold them. He sold them roughly about, mid to early 90s. So before the whole movie boom, which, man, if he had held on to those till now, he's always joked that if he had held on to them till now, he would have been able to retire a lot earlier. Give me a sec. Okay. So anyway, back to my story. When my brother and I were younger, my father sat us down and he put in front of us two comic books. He pulled up his old boxes from downstairs. And he had boxes and boxes of comics. The man, like they said, the man was collecting when Fantastic Four first came out. So anyway, he pulled out his old boxes. These were like 70s books, which at the time it was late 80s, early 90s, so they weren't like super valuable books. And he pulled out 2 comics through his Green Lantern collection because he was collecting Green Lantern for decades. And he set them down in front of me and my brother. And I was, I don't know, 4, 5, 6, somewhere in there. I don't remember the exact age. But he was said, okay, you get to pick one, and now Dragoness, you get to pick a book. So my brother picked a book, and then I got the book that was left over. And then he pulled out 2 more, and he said, okay, now Dragoness, you pick this book, and your brother gets the other book. And he did that for the entire long box. So I had like, I don't know, 100 or so issues of, maybe 80 or so issues of Green Lantern or something like that. And I was like 4 or 5, just learning how to read. So I always say that I learned how to read by reading Green Lantern from the 70s. And we're talking like the big sideburns Green Lantern when he had that alien flower starfish on his shoulder. The second time he did the Hard Traveling Heroes with Green Arrow. So that's a very, very prominent memory in my brain, and it will never go away. And I love my father to death for that, and I love him forever and ever. He's an amazing dude, and yeah, I'm getting all mushy now. I apologize. So if you haven't talked to your dad yet, call your dad. He misses you. But yeah, that's my father's story. Here we go. That looks like the Green Lantern here. So I always like I said, as far as Green Lanterns go, Hal Jordan is probably one of my favorites because I learned how to read practically by reading Hal Jordan comics. With that said, I have always felt like Kyle is my Green Lantern. Because when I was really getting into comics in the 90s, when I started to get my own allowance and started to be able to go and buy comics, that was when like that was when Kyle was the only Green Lantern because Hal went Darkseid and wiped out the entire Lantern Corps and every Green Lantern and turned into Parallax and all that. So that's why I always say Kyle is my Green Lantern, but Hal Jordan's probably one of my favorites. Oops, I'm still in appearance. I'm not in clothing. What about you, everyone watching? Oh, hey, look, we have another viewer here. How are you doing there? I hope you're enjoying the stream. I hope you're enjoying my talkings of my past when I was a little Dragoness miner. But yeah, anyone at home, what is your favorite Green Lantern? Do you have a favorite Green Lantern? Did you grow up with Jon Stewart from the Justice League cartoon show? Another great Green Lantern, and I can't wait to see what they do with him in the Lanterns comic, or the Lanterns show. That's going to be a lot of fun. Let's see if I can I don't know if this is, I sometimes put a ring on there. I wish they had like one for the middle finger. I don't think they do though. They got like this big ring. That's a T. It's not exactly a lantern. Oh, yeah, this is I do have the most fun creating stuff, though. I'm a creative person, I like to think. I like to seriously think I'm a storyteller. First and foremost. That's the only middle finger ring we have, huh? Weird. Well, we'll do this. A ring finger. And we'll turn it green. Green has money. That way we've got a representation of Green Lantern's ring on his finger. Escape my sight. Let those who worship evil's might beware my power. Green Lantern's light. Yeah. Oh, we'll do this one. This one's good. This is the theme song to Brave and the Bold. Alright, and then I gave him trunks. Each one's got different attire. So he's got the boxer style trunks. Guy's got like the classic Speedo trunks. John's got a full singlet. Kyle's got long tights. And then Jessica Cruz will have her like a women's two-piece type attire. Brave, bold, never fold. Green, the color of money. Money, 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 money. Mr. Krabs. Do you guys like Mr. Krabs? When I think of Clancy Brown, though, I don't think Mr. Krabs. I think Lex Luthor. That's my Lex Luthor or Highlander. Alright, let's add the image because we've got to put the Green Lantern symbol on him. I uploaded one this morning in preparation for this. That was the one I gave Hal. Oh, no. That's the John Stewart one, I think. I gave the silver ring one for. So each one of these is for a different lantern. That's Hal. That's John. The distressed one is Guy, and then obviously Kyle's got his, and then I'm using that one for Jessica Cruz. Trying to give them also their own, kind of like how each Green Lantern has their own costume. I'm giving each one of them their own symbol. But they're all part of the same team. So, Hal Jordan has not premiered yet. I do have plans for him to come. He does, actually, I'll tell you all right now, he shows up in episode 7. No. 1, 3, 5. Yeah, episode 7. Which is episode 4 of Brave and the Bold, since I kind of remember I'm bouncing back and forth between Brave and the Bold and Showcase. Gosh, my brain is just not working. So Hal shows up in episode 7. Him and John make their first appearance then. And then, in fact, I'll just tell you, there's a tag match that him, John, Wally, and Barry will tag and have a 4v4 match against the Rogues. Because if you saw episode 1, you'll know that the Rogues are causing problems for good old Barry. Those are the knee pads. Copy. That's such a nice feature. And then let's give him boots. So Hal and John will make their first appearance then. Guy does not show up till after the first crossover, is what I call them. They're basically the PLEs. I call them crossovers because it's more thematic to DC. That, and in my crossovers, those are the exact boots. Sweet. At my crossovers, you have matches from both Showcase and Brave and the Bold. So that's another reason why they're called crossovers. So Guy will make his first appearance after the first crossover 0 hour. And then after that, Kyle will eventually show up. I don't know when to bring Kyle in yet. It might be a bit before he shows up. Jessica Cruz will make her first appearance, though. She is actually going to be, funnily enough, out of all my lanterns, she's the most recent one, since I don't have a Sojourn or a Simon Bob's just yet. I haven't created. Although now that we're going to expand the roster, I might create them as well and just get the huge Green Lantern Corps. But anyway, Jessica Cruz makes her debut in episode 5, which is technically episode 3 of Showcase. Because again, I'm bouncing back and forth every other week between both shows. So the Green Lanterns are going to start making their presence known very soon. There's a lot, and there's a lot of stories, a lot of characters, a lot of stuff I want to tell, but at the same time, I don't want to make 2-hour-long episodes. Because unless that's what you guys want, if you guys want me to start making 2-hour-long episodes, I will definitely consider it and definitely start looking into doing it. It's just, I know those are long episodes, and I don't know if I honestly don't know if people are going to sit there and want to watch full 2-hour episodes of what I've got. And I'm not offended at all if people don't want to. We are all busy in this day and age. Whether you're in school or working full time, or even if you're like the stay-at-home parent, the stay-home mother, stay-home father, what have you, but you're raising the child. I'm raising a toddler. That is a heck of a lot of work. So I get that. It's not viable for someone to sit down for 2 hours to watch a YouTube wrestling video, even if it's got full storylines, fully casted voice, and all that stuff. That's a lot to ask my viewers to commit to. So that's why I try to keep my videos around 30 to 40 minutes. Now that means that you're going to miss a few of the guys. Some of the wrestlers aren't going to show up as often. And I mean, heck, if you watch WWE now, where is this jacket at? Whatever. I'll keep talking. If you watch WWE now, I mean, how long were the New Day off before they just started being randomly pushed again? Aleister Black was missing. He came back, was missing for a bit, and then now they're giving him another push. So that's also the name of the game. I do plan, and if this is something y'all are interested in, please let me know in the comment or in the chat or hit a like or something. I do plan on making dark matches. So basically what it'll be is, I am missing this jacket completely. I'm sorry, I keep going through this list. It'll be, I'm thinking about like maybe for a members type of thing. Members can get special exclusive dark matches. Which the dark matches that I'll have drop those the same weeks that I drop an episode, but they will have superstars that you don't get to see that week. So that way you guys so if Hal doesn't have if he's not featured in the episode, he'll be featured. He might have a match at the dark match, or him and John may have a tag team match on the dark match. So that way you guys can still see some of these names that you want to see. And I'll try to stick to usually more of the bigger superhero names if they don't have matches, and I'll drop those on dark matches. But again, that's my idea for like if I can if I can ever get up to having members. That's the thing, is I don't have. You have to have like 500 subscribers and 3,000 watch hours or something like that for to have that type of capabilities. And I'm sure you all can see I'm sitting at 96, and I can promise you I am quite a ways away from the watch hours. Maybe it's in the high collar clothing. I'll look there. But that's my plan if I can ever get there. And if not, that's fine too. As long as people are enjoying what I'm creating, that's all I care about. I want to tell you guys stories that you care about and that you want to see. So, and if you have ideas for stories, drop me a line, comment, hit the like button. Give me the whole thing. I want to know it all. Why can't I find this coat? This is driving me up the freaking wall. This should have been a simple, quick, build him and he will come. Oh, what a great movie. What a great movie. I'm a huge baseball fan. Huge baseball fan. If you're a baseball fan, drop your team below. Let me tell you how wrong you are. I'm kidding. There are only, I don't know, handful of teams that I'm not a big fan of. And even then, I can respect their players. There it is. Good gravy. It took me way too long to find that. Ugh. Finally, we have got the jacket. Heck yeah, let's go. Oh wait, I did put the symbol on the back. I have on the back of his jacket the Green Lantern symbol because, spoiler alert, he's a Green Lantern. Didn't I? No, I didn't. That was his other. So his alternate attire, which I'm going to have to recreate eventually. I'll do that off camera. His alternate attire is Sinestro Corps gear. Oh crap, I didn't need to leave that on there. And I don't know if it's ever going to happen, if I'm ever going to get around to making those storylines. But I do plan on I'm hoping that one day I can have like Hal Jordan breaks away from the Green Lantern Corps and goes and wrestles and becomes Sinestro's tag team partner. Oh, did I lock up? Okay, there it goes. Gotta put the aviators on Hal Jordan. Gotta put the aviators on Hal Jordan. So there we go. That's Hal Jordan. I think I messed up. I gotta do one other thing on his face, I think. Maybe not. Bow to the king who stand alone. This entire... Alright, let's see. Make sure that it looks right. It's that little like one where he's got his fist up. Although I don't remember if some of these were custom ones or not. I think I need to put a face texture on him. Did I put one on him? I don't think I did. Well, I don't. No, we're not going to do it now. We're just going to finish off Hal because we've got other characters we got to create. We've got to create a lot of characters, and I only have about another hour or so to do it. So we're gonna just call this one a day. And oh my gosh, if I could spell, my life would be so much better. Ah. Oh, I forgot to. Whatever. I'll edit that later. I'll do that off camera. I'm not gonna make you guys watch me do that. Go Juice. Aldi's, if you're looking for a sponsor for your Summit Cola, I'm your man. Alright. Let's move on to our next lantern. John Stewart. And now this one I know is a lot of people's favorites, Green Lantern. I like him too. I love me some John Stewart. I loved how I know those newer DC animated films, like that were set in I think they were called the Tomorrowverse. A lot of people didn't like that John Stewart. Is this the model I used for him? That looks kind of like the face. I think it is. I think I might just change the skin tone a bit. And obviously shaved the head and dropped all the clothes. Anyway, I know that a lot of people aren't a fan of those, but I loved Aldous Hodge's voice for John Stewart. I thought it was great. I think he's a great. I thought he was a great John Stewart. Does he have a? I think I gave him the chin thing. I always liked get. I'm with the chin thing. But to be honest, the all-time GOAT of John Stewart voice is, and always will be, Phil LaMarr. It don't get better than Phil LaMarr. That baritone that he has, that in brightest day, in black. I can't do it. I can't do it. It's badass. This is Captain Boomerang's theme. Captain Boomerang, who has had 2 videos already, technically. He is in the Road to Showcase episode with Flash. And he is in the very first episode of Showcase. So he's already made his presence known. I like Boomer. Boomer's fun. I loved Jai Courtney's performance of Boomer. Boomer, not Booner. Jeez. I guess that's kind of close to the hair. I can't find the hairstyle again before. Alright. And then I gave him... Oh, no. I don't do this. Alright. Clothing. It is a cool attire for that default attire. It's, you know, nothing like... Oh, I just like it. It's neat. Let's get the same little, like, ring thing on him that we gave Hal. Not that one. The other reason I'm doing this as opposed to, like, an actual ring now is because the lanterns, they're heroes. They would play fair, and they would put tape on their hand. They wouldn't let a ring be there to expose to hurt somebody. At least, in my opinion. I think I gave him just these ones, yeah. Completely off topic. Oh, what is that? I didn't realize there was like words on it. Maybe that won't look bad. Completely off topic. Did you guys check out the Street Fighter trailer? What do you think? Are you excited for it? You like Cody as Guile and Roman as Akuma? I think they're great casting choices. I can't wait to see them. I gotta get rid of the pants, which sounded so weird. Alright, let's upper body, outfits. So we're gonna put a singlet on him. And again, this is so that each person has their own unique look. That's not the singlet I gave him, but that was... Oh, I do give that to someone else. So eventually I plan on having Superman kind of build a stable, even... Or Clark Kent, not Superman. Superman Kent. He's going to build a stable, and John Henry Irons will be a part of that stable. So if you've seen the first episode, you've seen John Henry Irons. He's got the overalls and all that. But when John Henry joins the stable, he will be wearing this with the Superman symbol, but it'll be all silver and gray with red highlights to mimic his armor. I like this for... I know it's one of the Creed brothers, I think they're called. They're not... They're so very rarely shown. Again, talking about guys who are very rarely shown. These guys, they're very rarely shown, so I don't remember which one this is. And I don't remember their names completely. I know they're the American-made guys. Creed, I think they are? Gosh, I'm drawing a complete blank. But I like this for Jon Stewart because you see that blue part? It's kind of like how in the comics Jon Stewart had the... he had just the green on the top like that with the symbol. So it's kind of what I'm trying to emulate here and mimic. And then we have the green. And then we're going to do a darker shade of green just as a nice accent color. And then we're going to give him his knee pads. We'll give him his knee pads. John's just about done. I have thought about an alternate attire of John for an Indigo tribe. An alternate attire. If you've seen the Green Guy Gardner entrance theme song, you would see that he has a alternate attire that is a Red Lantern attire. And that's just kind of like maybe a subplot or storyline that happens later down the road where, the Green Lantern Corps breaks up, like every stable does in WWE. There's like a... Is that the knee pad? That's the one. I made them black. Black as night. That and John's costume is mainly black with some green highlights on it. Trying to somewhat mimic the... That's not the... whatever. It's close enough. Because I have to remake everything! Have I said that yet? Have I once said that? I don't think I have. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'll stop talking about it. And then I gotta give him wrestling shoes. Were they these ones? No, they were like ones that had that like strap across it. You see that? There's like that green design strap going across the top. I'd like to try and find those again if I could. Oh, I think these are them. Yep, those are them. Color green. The color of money. Black. Black. Green. Okay, cool. We have John Stewart finished now. Oh, I gotta do one other thing there. I gotta remove those tats. My John Stewart doesn't have any tats. Does not have any ink. Alright. You guys looking forward to Lanterns of the show, though? I am. I'm loving everything in this new DCU. I was not a fan of the Snyderverse. Please don't hold that against me if you guys are fans of Snyderverse. I was not a fan of the Snyderverse at all. I didn't care for... Did not like Superman. His Superman was a bit too broody for me. Just overall, I was just not a fan. Let's make him 201 as cruiserweight. Good God, he needs to be in the heavyweight at least. I mean, John's a heavyweight, and then it wasn't such a dark skin tone. I can't find the skin tone. Anyway, I'm looking forward to Lanterns a lot. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. Oh, jeez, why did I do that? My only slight complaint, I think Kyle Chandler's going to be great for Hal Jordan. I just don't like Hal Jordan being so old. I would prefer Hal Jordan to be roughly the same age as everyone else. That's just me. Oh, I gotta stretch my back out there. Give me a second. Oh, gosh, sorry. My back hurts. Sitting over a computer all day. All right, 3 done. We are flying through this roster now, everybody. What do you say we move on to this man right here, who he will have you know 327 women love that haircut. So stupid. But it's Guy. You gotta have the haircut. Okay. Was that the starting model? I remember I used somebody for... No, that dude's too beefy. I don't know. We're just going to start with this. So we can get through Kyle. And maybe we can get through Jessica before I have to log off. Alright. Let's find out Kyle's height. Or not Kyle. I keep saying Kyle. I meant Guy. Again, because I trying to keep their heights and weights roughly around what they are in the comics. And we're gonna give him the beefier body because he's the muscle of the team. Okay. Oh, I forgot to change his height. I gotta look over to my other monitor. Because whoever set this stream up put the guy right in front of it. What a jerk, am I right? We'll put him at 265. They say his weight in the comics is 180, which is crazy because he was a college footballer. So to put him at 180 is just criminal. So we'll put him at 265. That puts him in the heavyweight category. And let's be real. I don't think anybody's weight and height is really accurate in WWE. A lot of that stuff is exaggerated. Alright, bowl cut, where are you? Oh, give me a second. Got a message from here. Check it out a bit. It's from my niece. Where's old Bowl? You gotta have the bowl cut for Guy Gardner. You got to. I don't make the rules. I just follow them. Obviously, oh, there it is. Since I lost everything, I have to redo the showcases. Is that something you guys would like to watch me do? Like to watch me get frustrated with, rather? Because it'll frustrate the hell out of me. That's so stupid looking. I love it though. Okay. Alright, we gotta change his eyes to green eyes. Anyway, but yeah, if you wanna, if that is something you want to watch, let me know. Drop a comment. Hit the. Let me know below if you want to see me do the showcases, or if you just want me to do them off camera. So I've got the stuff that I can customize with. But I'm gonna need to do the showcases, unfortunately, again. Well, I have not done the My Rise story yet. Maybe I'll do that one on camera. That could be fun. And I'll create my character when I was many moons ago when I was training with the group I was training with. I'll do my Max Showtime character that I was once going to be when I was once training to be a wrestler. But yeah, maybe we'll do that. Maybe I'll start playing the My Rise storyline, and I'll play him. As we get Guy Gardner rebuilt here. That looks like the right one. So that vest thing that he's wearing, that's only for the entrance. So I don't have to worry about that for right now. Then I got to give him his black wrist tape. There's a small one. Is that it? Is that wrist tape? Yep, that's it. We're flying through. We've got almost 4 done today already. That's the most created so far since I've started live streaming. And then we got to give him his ring. Dark side is all. Because every Green Lantern has their ring. If you guys are curious about my adventures as a training to be a professional wrestler, check out the live stream from 12/14 yesterday, where I talk about how I almost dropped someone on their head and said, nope, I'm done doing this. Because granted, I knew I could control his fall and make sure he fell okay, but I don't know if somebody can control my fall. So, yeah. So that vest is, I think it's a Kofi vest, or maybe it's Xavier. I forget who wore the vest. But it's literally just the green one, and I covered up the unicorn symbol with the Green Lantern symbol, and I think it works perfect for Guy Gardner. I gave him that big knee pad, too. I don't know. I don't have any lore around it, so if anyone comes up with some lore around it, let's write it. But I had always kind of thought process was like, yeah, I could see Guy Gardner having to have a knee brace. Like, he has to wear a knee brace on that knee because he's had surgeries and shit. Nope, not both sides. Pardon me, my foul mouth there. I try not to say profanity on my live streams. So I apologize for you people watching at home. Fastest alive, I'll rule the night. And then these are the boots, which I literally just... Oh, these aren't the boots exactly, but they're close enough. The heel. Make those black. Yeah, they're not exactly the boots I had before, but they'll work. Guy Gardner hasn't technically been in any episode yet, nor has he been on any videos. So if his changes up a little bit, we can roll with it, right, guys and gals? Boom. There we go. Guy Gardner's done. Now we just got to get his entrance attire. Sorry for my sniffles. I apologize. If you hear my sniffles during recordings and videos and episodes, I'm really sorry. My allergies are just throwing me completely off, and it's not fun. Alright, so here we go. We're going to do the vest. Basically make him a member of New Day for a little bit until I cover those symbols up with his. Oh, looks like I used a different symbol on his before. Interesting. Oh well. I changed the greens too. I think the vest works perfect though for Guy Gardner. Yep, that's it. Okay, now I take the Green Lantern symbol and I slap it over the unicorn. Thank God for the New Day, but thank God they've got this awesome vest in here that I can use. Yeah, see, I like that actually better than the one I have on the old model. You can see the Green Lantern symbol better. I'm a huge New Day fan, though. Big New Day. Especially since they did their heel turn. I've been loving this heel turn storyline. And I'm loving... I almost called him Austin Creed because I follow him on Instagram. Xavier Woods' character, his storyline's been fantastic. And they're all so great on the microphone. It's just so great on the microphone. They're so much fun to watch. And yeah, the New Day. Thank God for the New Day. I'm home alone right now, so I can do it a little bit louder. Those who shine. Okay. So this is character number 4 today, guys. We are just knocking it out of the park. We got 2 more left. Neither one has entrance attire. I'm not going to worry about that. I can do those later. Powerhouse. Because he's the strong guy of the team. I mean, he's the ex-football player. Alright. Let's move on to what I call my Green Lantern. The one I grew up with. Kyle Rayner. And I kind of like how this attire turned out. The white sides really look like his black suit with the white chunk front chest plate thing. Interesting fact about Kyle Rayner. He's, I think, like part Hispanic and part Asian. Which is kind of cool. I'm looking at his DC fandom page, and his other alias is White Lantern, Parallax, Ion, Torchbearer, Omega Lantern. 5'11", huh? He's not that tall. I think I used, yes. I remember I used this body. Oh, and I took off everything. Oops, let me fix his height. Body type. Oh, I can kind of see it. There we go. 5'11". And he's 180 there. I think 180, well, we'll bump up to light heavyweight. Again, I want him to be able to compete for the DCCW championship. Is basically what it is. Whether or not I actually have a storyline where he's going for the championship, I don't know. But I want to have that capability. Oh, cancel. We're going to change his face, though. That is a very Eastern Asian face. And he hasn't shown up yet, so I'm not as concerned about altering his face and changing things up on him a little bit. In the brightest day. Maybe we'll do this instead. We'll thin up the nose a little bit. No. You know what? We'll just keep it. Because I'm pretty sure he's part... Asian. Okay. And, edit attire. Appearance. I wish there was like a clear all. Gosh, that'd be so nice. Is that the hair? No. Yeah, I think that's the hair. Right. Cool. That was fast. And then we gotta do face paint. Not face tattoo. I do face paint because I like. I haven't actually seen a wrestler with one of mine have with face paint, but the idea of it rubbing off in the middle of the match, which I think does happen if it's a face paint, I think that's kind of cool. So I do face paint. And Kyle's got such a unique mask. That's why I made sure he's got the mask out of all of them. It's so different, that crab face mask. Okay, we're knocking out that. Okay, and now let's... clothing is real simple. Upper body, we only have to get the armbands. And then the ring on his finger. I think it's, I made it like a... You find the large... I think it was like the tape, but I made it like vinyl tape to give it that... If you've read in the old 90s Kyle stuff, you know his arm gauntlets were like shiny. So it's to kind of emulate that a little bit. That's not it. It's definitely arm tape. My shoulder. I'm falling apart, everybody. I am falling apart. My sedimentary lifestyle is not the way to go, everyone. That's not it either. Where is it? Welcome to another episode of Where the Heck is That Piece? Oh, no. That might be it. If not, it is now. Because I don't want to waste your guys' time while I sit there and look for something. In blackest night, no evil shall escape my sight. Let's change tracks so we've heard this one before. Material. Ooh, vinyl doesn't look right. Oh, I bet it's the color. Whoops. I gotta get rid of that necklace still. Yeah, that looks more correct. Okay. That'll work. Enough. From me. Tales of told. Alright. And clearly we are not sticking with these tights. Through the night, thunder crack, those heavens break. And I think they're a generic pair of tights. Shazam. There they are. Look at that, we're flying through these now, everybody. So that's black. That's white because Kyle had that big white chest piece. And then we'll make that the highlight green. Boom. And then we add an image to either side of the leg there to get every lantern their logo on them in some way, shape, or form. Image placement. Okay. Thunder cracks, the heavens break. Now this is the only way I know how to do it since you can't duplicate stuff. So I do this. To Mythic Man. That way it's at least somewhat the same. And then I bring it over. And try to eyeball best I can. That's not bad. Okay. Alright. Now we get his boots. And we're almost done. I think that's even the same boots that Barry wears. Just instead of the gold, I did green. No, they're not. They're not. They are different boots. They are kick pad boots, though, for sure. He's my high flyer. Of this team, he's a high flyer. John Stewart's the technician. Hal Jordan's the striker. And Guy Gardner's the powerhouse. These look like Logan Paul boots, but they'll work. They're not exactly the ones I had before, but they'll work. I mean, they're just going all green anyway. The color of money. Money, 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 money. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. There we go. Oh, we forgot one important thing on a Green Lantern. How'd you guys let me forget that? I'm sorry, I'm kidding. I'm just kidding. Y'all are great. I love you guys. I appreciate every last one of you, and I love when y'all are here hanging out with me. There we go. Now we got Kyle. Put his name in. Call it a day. Because Kyle doesn't have entrance attire. Unless you guys think I need to give him entrance attire, I'm not opposed to it. I just never did. The only two that have entrance attires are Hal and Guy. That's because I gave Guy his vest. And Hal's got himself a what the heck? Hal's got himself the bomber jacket. Sorry. It didn't save the name. This is Firestorm's theme song. Kyle Rayner. It is OR, isn't it? Or is it ER? It is OR. Oh, it is. It's ER. Who thought it was OR? Burn it down like the spark. Burn it down. Okay. Oh, I did it again. Whatever. I'll fix it later. I'm not going to go back in. We're going to move on to our sixth and final creation today. Jessica Cruz. And we're going to finish our Green Lantern Corps, and at the same time, our showcase female roster will be up to 3. That's exactly the model I'm looking for. That face is exactly it. I haven't done it yet, but I've thought about making an alternate attire for Jessica Cruz that is a Power Ring inspired. Because if you guys know the comics, you'll know that Jessica Cruz was originally Power Ring as opposed to a Green Lantern. Chain reaction gives me that. Whoops, I forgot to change her height. She is pretty tall for a woman. She's 5'9". Okay. I didn't mess with her weight. I'll have to do that. Jeez. Whatever. Alright, and then it's that long straight hair. I'm rushing through everything, and rushing through everything, I'm making a lot of mistakes. I apologize. Stop. I don't like it. Alright, where's that straight hair? I didn't mean to, but my Jessica Cruz kinda looks like, at least in the face and all that, AJ Lee. I didn't mean to. It's just kind of how it happens. Nope, that doesn't look like that's it. Oh, nope, that's wavy. Where is it? This is a Heatwave's theme song. Is that it? Kind of looks like it. It is now. It's close enough. People's hair color changes. People's hairstyle changes. We're going to go with this. Move the tattoo. Okay, we're going to go in here. And then remove the jacket because I gave her... Oh gosh, who was it? Zoe Starks or Shayna Baszler? One of those two, and I don't remember the name. But that's the top I gave her. That's to kind of emulate how Jessica's got those, like, that line down the middle of her suit. That's why I've got the 2 on either side there. It's not great, but I'm trying to just do what I can to make these characters look as cool as I can. And I hope I'm succeeding. And I hope you guys are loving this, and I hope you guys are enjoying watching me do these. A like and subscribe tells me that I'm doing the right thing. Yeah, a slight humble brag about my shows that I personally think my shows are some of the best ones out there. I know. I'm getting a little braggadocious here, but I personally like my shows as opposed to a lot of the other ones. Because, I mean, the big thing that I keep talking about is mine are fully voice casted. My wrestlers are, you can hear them actually speaking to each other. I try to keep the stories interesting. I try to keep the stories fun. And I try to keep it at around a half hour. Some of them go to about 35, 40 minutes, but still, I try to keep it around a half hour so they're not long episodes. Like I said, we are all busy. We all have a lot going on. So keeping things a half hour, I think is the best way to go. Is that it? If not, it works. I like it though. Oh, no, I should have copied, not that. And then finger right. There it is. Is that the tape? No. Go that. Change that color. Oops. Cool. Top half done. This is Silver Banshee's theme song playing right now. Do you guys like that I'm uploading theme songs? I think it's nice because it helps you figure out, helps give you a context on themes. I'm a huge, I'm one of the guys that sits there and listens to WWE theme songs. So for me, it makes sense having theme songs uploaded. And I guess it's just nice to have more content. More stuff for you guys to watch and listen to when it comes to DCCW. Where is that? Pardon me. Oh, there it is. So we'll change that green. I think I made their greens a bit brighter than last time, but that's, I'm good with it because I like a bright green. We'll make that one the darker green to make it pop a little different, and then that's going to be the darker green as well. And then we got to do material because I noticed on this, yeah, make that a satin. I wonder if I should go back and do that on all the others where I satin up the green and matte the black. Give it that. There was a bunch of DC Direct figures back. Oh, those boots are perfect. There's a bunch of DC Direct figures back when Green Lantern Rebirth and Blackest Night and all that was coming out, and all the characters had shiny green attires and flat blacks for the blacks, and it just was really cool. So maybe I'll do that for all of them. Changed up her boots a bit, and I'm fine with it. So what do you guys think? We have another one done. And we have done everyone I set out to do today. She doesn't have an entrance attire. And we're actually going to cut this one a little bit earlier too, because that way it gives me time to continue getting ready. So our Green Lantern core is built. We'll get her menu screen pose while we're sitting here. Okay. I love this one because it shows off the ring finger. I'll remember to do this for her. I made her a high flyer too. Oh, weight class is right now. Oh, that is actually what her weight is. So I'm not gonna mess with that. Cool. Save and complete. So we've made it through. We've got 6 characters created today. We have greatly increased our roster size for Showcase. Our Showcase has a roster of 50 originally. And now we are up to... We got Barry. We got Clark. We got Guy. Got to change Guy there. Hal. See, we got... Let's count them up first real quick before I do that. And then we'll go through the roster here. And we'll do a quick end of show recap. So we have 3 female wrestlers. 3... 7, 11, 12. So we have 12 of the 50 Showcase wrestlers done. And let's turn off her. We don't need her anymore. On. And let's take a look at our roster. We have Barry Allen. I need to change up all their poses to do this for the next episode, but I'll do that off camera. We have Barry Allen. The Flash. Clark Kent. Guy Gardner, Hal Jordan, Jay Garrick. I need to age him up a bit. This is one I copied over from another file. Jessica Cruz, John Stewart, Kyle Rayner, Lex Luthor, Peacemaker, Power Girl, Wonder Woman, and that's where we're at right now. So that's our roster so far, guys. 12 wrestlers out of the 50 that I have originally created. We still got a little ways to go. But hey, we knocked out 6 today. We doubled our roster size today alone, which is great and awesome. And I'm excited. And we're about a fifth of the way there. Thank you all for stopping by and hanging out with me. I love having you guys here. I love interacting with you. It's awesome having you join the stream and all that. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe if you're watching this later, or if you're watching it right now, don't forget to like and subscribe. And don't forget to check out some of the other videos. I know I referenced a lot of videos in here. They're all in my library on my channel, as well as the episode 1 and episode 2 for DCCW. Episode 3 will still drop this Thursday. That was recorded a few weeks ago before I lost everything. So I have up to episode 5, or I have up to like episode 6, plus the majority of episode 7 and 8. So I should be able to get everything there up to 0 hour. After episode 8, we're going to do 0 hour, which is the first crossover. So anyway, though, thank you for coming by. Thank you for checking us out. I love having you guys here. I love having all of you here. Be safe out there. I won't be back online streaming until Friday night, just because busy work week. But yeah, y'all have a great day, and catch you in the funny pages.